Parker McCollum.
Parker, what's up, buddy?
Blessed. Lots going on. It's all good stuff. It's the best time of year. How are you, Bobby?
Pretty good. What are you doing for Thanksgiving?
Eating.
Yeah, I know. Classic. Do you stay like
Watching football.
what?
Watching football. Texas A&M versus University of Texas. So it's good.
Are you an A&M guy?
I didn't go to college, Bobby, so I don't have
I was just asking the question. Oh,
iHeart allegiance.
yeah.
There is one that I root for over the other secretly. I will never reveal which one that is, but I just love Texas, man. As long as it's got Texas in it, I'm all about it.
All right, that's fair enough. Well, it's good to see you, my friend. I did see on your social media, and I think now it's way more of a story, but you were selling that car. I don't know anything about cars. So this Hellcat, what did you ever drive that yourself? And that was in a music video, right?
Yes, and I will never, ever, ever personally sell a vehicle of mine ever again. I did not think that they were going to blast that thing all over the internet and advertise it as Parker McCollum's Hellcat. I had a weird, moment one day, and I was like, I'm just going to sell all of my cars. I'm getting rid of them. I'm tired of worrying about them. I never drive them. I love cars very much. But yeah, and then people start sending me like, I don't have TikTok, but like they're sending me these videos and stuff from all over the internet and the World Wide Web. Parker McCollum's Hellcat for sale. His What Kind of Man music video Hellcat. I'm like, I don't really like that. I wanted to comment on it and be like, this guy's full of BS. It's not my car. But I didn't.
Is it sold yet at the time we're talking?
I don't know. I have not kept up with it.
That's weird. They did that with a house we were selling once. It kind of went, it was a story, and then that was weird. It felt a bit invasive. I don't know if that's how it felt with you.
Probably a little different if it was a home, somewhere that you had lived and called your literal dwelling. But a car, like, I don't know. I mean, I hope the guy makes a ton of money on it. I didn't even try to make a bunch of money off those cars. I was just like, get them out of my garage. What will you give them? I sold that and my C8 Z06 all together. One price, one deal. I was like, just get them the hell out of here.
Oh, so you sold them to somebody, and they were selling them as your car. They're already gone from you.
Correct.
That's why he doesn't know. Like, I was thinking, like, why are you not keeping up with this? Or have you seen a deposit?
No, I didn't pick up. I didn't pick up on that. I understand the confusion now. No, I sold the cars, and then people started sending to me that the guy I'd sold them to was just advertising them
as yours. Oh, that sucks. So,
yeah, we thought you were flexing. You were so rich that you don't even know. Yes, like that $100,000 car doesn't even affect you. You're like, but bro, I don't know what comes.
Yeah, I was thinking, wow.
No, I apologize. That was not.
I was looking at your social media. You said 2025 was the fastest year of your life. What awesome happened in 2025?
It was my first year touring as a dad, and something me and my very close circle of friends and mentors have been talking about lately is, being proud of yourself and being easy on yourself, which is something I struggle with a lot. So it kind of at the end of the tour, I had this big reflection time, kind of in my journal, and just kind of looking back at my year and was I proud of myself and happy with myself. And I said, man, this was my first year touring, and it was a new album year. So it was a much more hectic and stressful and busy year than usual. And I did it all, while my first year is being a dad and being on the road and managing all of that. And I was able to look back and be really proud of it, but it just went by so quick. So being a dad was really it simultaneously being a singer and a full-time touring performer. That was the biggest thing. But I mean, then we played Red Rocks again. We sold out Rodeo Houston again. I mean, golly, so much stuff happened this year. I did so many. I played a great golf course in Georgia with my dad and my brother, which was magical for 2 days. I mean, so much good stuff, man. God's been good to me.
What's it like playing shows with George Strait? Has you guys' relationship, like, are you guys closer now?
I mean, I would say we're closer now than we were the first 31 years of my life. I mean, he's a really quiet guy. He's a very normal guy's guy the more I'm around him. And if I text him, he'll text me about sending pictures of Major playing guitar or listening to one of his songs or whatever, and he'll shoot right back. And he's always super kind in that regard. But man, to be totally honest, Bobby, I just try to leave him the hell alone. He's been even when I've played golf with him or been on his bus after a show, I kind of just shut up. And I know how it is on a much smaller scale with just people being around and wanting to talk to you and kind of get to know you a little bit. And so it's pretty interesting for me to be around him and watch him. He's been doing it for 50 something years. And these are grown people. It's kind of like being around McConaughey. Like you're watching grown adults like lose it over this other grown adult that's standing there. And so I kind of just sit back and admire, one, how well he handles it still, and how gracious he is and how just normal he is and humble about the whole thing. But I don't ask him any questions. I don't bother him. I don't bug him. I ain't never going to ask him for a picture. So, he's the king, and I don't think you would really know it hanging out with him because he's just such a normal human being.
I was looking at the end of the year. You're doing a New Year's Eve show, and you're doing the Dickies Arena in Fort Worth, Texas. To do a New Year's Eve show, I mean, you only get to pick one place to do it. Obviously, you want to do it at home. But the New Year's Eve shows, are they like casinos? Do they pay extra big if you're doing a New Year's Eve show?
In Texas, it's a little different for us. That's kind of one of our sweet spots. We know that Texas has been I'm nothing without the state of Texas, and especially the city of Fort Worth. That's really where it all started for me. So I kind of get excited when we start talking about, it's a year in advance. We're like, hey, we're gonna go play Dickies on New Year's Eve in Fort Worth. I know that's going to be a killer one.
Do you play at midnight when you do it midnight, or do you play at like normal time of like go on at 9:30?
No, I tried to do that this year. I was like, I don't want to be on stage at midnight because the last time we did it, I missed the countdown by like 2.5 minutes. Charlie, our keys player, was in my ears and he's counting down. I never heard him. So like it was like 12:02 before I'm like, all right, let's count down now. Everything we had rehearsed, I screwed it up. And we had gone over it so many times, and I just got in the moment and just completely forgot to execute. So it's a little stressful, but I mean, you don't go on stage till 10:15, play an hour and 45 minutes, play till about 12:05, and then the night's over.
This song, What Kind of Man? How long ago did you write that?
Oh golly, probably 2022.
Was it one that when you wrote, you felt like we're gonna hold it? Maybe it doesn't see the light of day. Like, what was the process of this song coming? One, getting recorded, and then two, you picking it as a single.
Well, I had it in kind of the batch of songs from my previous album, Never Enough, and just never really was in love with it at the time. But when I wrote it, I never sit down really to write songs. I just kind of play guitar all the time, and then I'll just ramble long enough. Hopefully something cool will come out. And so What Kind of Man, I just kind of sang that first verse and the chorus in one take, just boom, kind of freestyled it out and had that first verse and that chorus for a while. And I played the first verse and the chorus and I can tell when I do co-write, if I have something like that, like a verse and a chorus, I'll play it and you can tell right away what they think of it. And most co-writers are going to be like, regardless of whether they like it or not, they're going to say, yeah, let's write it and finish it and get a song. But I could tell that they genuinely thought it had some substance and was worth our time and attention. So that always kind of juices me up. And we wrote that second verse, and my wife, Hallie Ray's always asked me when I'm going to write songs about love going right, because I have so many songs about it just going terribly wrong and being a POS. And so that was one that I was like, hey, this is kind of sort of about it going right. So, when it came time to cut that, we actually cut that and Hope That I'm Enough as like a trial run for me and my producer, Frank Liddell, that I'd switched to for this new record. And they needed a new single for radio, and Hope That I'm Enough was a little slow, and What Kind of Man was a shuffle and fast and felt good. So it was kind of inevitably the single, but I never dreamed that song would have the life that it's had.
Well, man, congratulations on it. I hope you have a great holiday. Good to see you, and I guess we'll probably see you around 2026. Look at you.
Smile more.
Selling cars. Well, I'm just still kind of blown away that the guy was like, I don't know, man. If 100,000 hits the checking account, I don't even acknowledge it these days.
No, that was so bad.
No, I know.
That was so bad.
I felt the same. I did. Yeah, I literally thought you were selling the car. I wouldn't even brought it up if it was some other dude selling the car. I don't want to like give him any free press, you know. All right, good to see you, buddy, and hopefully I'll see you soon.
Thanks, guys.
All right, see you, partner.
It's a